This is Laura Lee Rose, the Corporate Exit Strategist for the Blooming Entrepreneur, and I'm happy to welcome you to this audio taping of this segment of the Corporate Exit Strategy series. All materials are reserved and copyrighted by Rose Coaching. It is unlawful to duplicate this material without expressed permission. To get a copy of this material, please contact me, Laura Rose. Hello, this is Laura Lee Rose, Corporate Exit Strategist for the Blooming Entrepreneur, and I'm a business and life coach that specializes in professional development, time management, project management, and work-life balance strategy. This is a segment from my Corporate Exit Strategy Leadership Series. In my previous sessions on professional development, we covered the importance of thinking like the owner and surrounding yourself with successful people. But how do we actually do this in real life? Here's an example from a real-life scenario. Jane. I had a feeling that my new supervisor was displeased with me, so I initiated a conversation with my new supervisor, and sure enough, she was unhappy with my lack of participation in group social activities and felt I was too quiet at meetings. She wants me to be more a part of the team. Jane was very intuitive. Although she felt she kept her nose to the grindstone, did top-notch development, and provided on-time product delivery, she sensed her new supervisor was displeased. She not only listened to her gut, she took the initiative and courage to inquire. She did not waste time second-guessing. She prompted the discussion. Although the discovery of why the supervisor was unhappy was quite surprising, the knowledge was power. Now that she knew what was truly going on, she can professionally manage and propel through it. So what could Jane do? Before we actually brainstorm some options, let's review her overall personal and professional mission and goals. Here's some background. Number 1, Jane is new to the team. Number 2, this is actually a high-profile, leading-edge certification program. She is one of 2 teams that will be leading the rest of the corporation. And number 3, there is much to accomplish in a short amount of time. So what's her personal and professional mission or goals? Well, number 1, Jane wants to successfully complete the certification program with ease. 2, Jane wants to be seen as a leader, not just a contributor of the team. Number 3, Jane wants to be in a position to create systems and procedures to be actually included in this new model. And 4, Jane wants to use this experience to open doors into other opportunities. This level of certification makes her unique and valuable in the market, even outside of her current company. So now that we reviewed Jane's personal and professional mission and goals, we're in a better place to brainstorm. There's always the status quo option. Jane can certainly continue to work hard, study hard, keep her nose to the grindstone, and deliver high-quality products and services. And although these are great attributes, they will not be effective in accomplishing the leadership status she is currently seeking. On the other hand, there's only a certain number of hours in a workday. Some may think something has to suffer, but not necessarily. Let's take a look at the what-if option. To solve the perceived lack of participation in group social activities, what could Jane do? Well, number one, Joan creates social activities that she enjoys and invites the team. 2, Jane surveys and facilitates weekly chat discussion groups on work and certification topics. 3, Jane already assists other people in the group, but from this point on, she copies her manager on these activities. Number 4, when Jane receives assistance from other people in the group, she writes thank you notes to them and copies her manager. To solve the perceived too quiet at meetings item. Number 1, Jane is already receiving the meeting agenda. Before the meeting, Jane reviews the agenda and picks one of the agenda items that is aligned with her passion and goals. Jane makes a deliberate goal to clarify, comment, or recommend a course of action on at least one of these agenda topics. She prepares for the meeting with this particular goal in mind. Number 2, Jane is already receiving the meeting agenda. There may not be something on the agenda that she is passionate about. She can meet with a facilitator to add an agenda of her interest. She can even request to lead or facilitate that discussion on that topic. Selecting something in line with her passion and goal will make this easy. Or number 3, Jane is already receiving the meeting agenda. If her passion and goals do not naturally fit in the meeting, Jane should reconsider if she should be attending this particular meeting. Jane can meet with a facilitator to clarify the purpose and goal for this particular meeting and agree if this is a meeting she should be spending time in. Taking it a step further, thinking like the owner. One last differential that will propel Jane even further. Jane actually initiated her performance discussion with her supervisor. Therefore, Jane already knows that the supervisor does not naturally share performance concerns with employees. It seems to take some external circumstances, either a regular scheduled performance discussion or perhaps an employee-initiated conflict. Using this knowledge as a tool, Jane can schedule a follow-up 3-week checkup with her supervisor. In addition, she can devise a 3-week project plan to assure a 100-degree turnaround on those perceptions. For example, week number 1, Jane can make deliberate efforts to comment, clarify, paraphrase, or support at least one agenda item in her interest at the upcoming meeting. Week 2, Jane initiates an agenda item for one of the meetings that aligns with her passion and goals. She facilitates or reports on that agenda item. She reports her topic in her normal status reports to her manager. And week number 3, Jane facilitates weekly brown bag lunch chats that supports her professional and personal goals. She invites her manager and co-workers. So as you can see, none of these suggestions will take a large amount of time. As long as they are aligned with your career goals, these little extra thoughts will actually propel you forward faster. Conclusion. Your career management is an inside job. Although your managers, mentors, and business coaches can provide beneficial and objective perspectives, you are the CEO of your own life. The critical key is to keep your professional and personal goals up front. When you are passionate about what you are doing, everything seems easier because it's in line with what you really want to accomplish. You have been listening to an audio section from the Corporate Exit Strategies for the Blooming Entrepreneur. For more information on how to join this subscription-based Synergy Circle, please contact Laura Rose at rosecoaching.info.